Perry County's home for the Vikings. WOPC welcomes you to the NYX pregame show.
And welcome everybody to another edition of Viking Football. I'm Jay Hensel alongside Tim Thomas and Gus Mathis as we're here live in McEwen. Just 7 miles, or 8 give or take, to the east of Waverly, just down Highway 70. And we're about 15 minutes from Dixon, give or take a few. The Vikings coming in 3-4, 0-2 in the region. McEwen coming in 4-2, 2-0 in the region. They are head coached by Cecil Andrews in his first season. Warriors lost their first game 28-71 on the road at Waverly. They won at Harpeth 23-20. Won here at home against Houston County 24-20. Won at Wayne County 22-14. Lost here at home against Dresden 14-0, but beat Collinwood 30-12. That was a 14-12 ball game late in the third quarter. And they are without one of their better players and a couple of their linemen, but they're still going to be very good. They love to run the ball, but have a good passing game as well. They are without without their main running back, but a lineman, and I believe another lineman is still here, but he's just not. He might not be 100%. So there's that. But they are a very deep team, and they still got some skilled guys. They are physical, and the Vikings will definitely have to be ready if they want to get a big win here tonight. The Warriors are 2-1 here at home, 2-1 on the road. However, being 4-2, 2-0, they're giving up 18 points a game and scoring just under 18 at 17.7. So you take that with what you will. That just means they've been in a lot of good games. For your Vikings, again, they're 3-4, 0-2 in the region, as you see on your video screen. Coming up, here is the standings right now. McKenzie in the first, about half a game up on McEwen. McKenzie does not play this week; they're off. So is Collinwood and Brewston. Wayne County does not play either. Us and McEwen are the only two playing this week. Even if the Vikings lose this game, they basically have to win 2 out of the last 3 games. That's including tonight. If they can win tonight and then win the next 2, they have a chance of being in third, but they're definitely guaranteed a playoff spot. However, if they lose tonight, they've got to beat Collinwood and they've got to beat Brewston. If they win against McEwen tonight, they still have a chance, because then you'd have to you can lose either to Collinwood or Brewston. You can't lose both. A lot of scenarios, still a lot of things to play for. So Vikings still in a good position. Vikings have averaged about 5 yards a play, 190 yards a game. Passing wise, 28 of 61 for 330, 5 interceptions, 1 touchdown, 12 yards per completion, and 47 yards a game. Jacob Lehman is 21 of 35 for 265 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions, an average of just under 13 per completion and 38 yards per game. Weston Martin, 6 of 22 for 65 yards and 3 interceptions, an average of just under 11 per completion. Cooper Breeding's 1 for 4, but did not get a yard out of that completion. Aiden Flowers leads the way for the Vikings with 16 catches, 205 yards and a touchdown. averaging just under 13 yards a catch and 29 yards a game. Rushing wise, Vikings are 225 carries for 1,000 yards, 12 touchdowns. That's an average of 4 yards a carry and 143 yards a game. Nate Mathis leads the way at 51 carries, 354 yards and 3 touchdowns, 7 yards a carry and 51 yards a game. I tell you what, you average 6.9. I'd be giving the ball more if it was me, but that's just me. Jacob Lehman, 73 carries for 217 yards, 4 touchdowns, 3 yards per carry and 31 yards a game. Weston Martin, 48 carries, 194 yards and 2 touchdowns, 4 yards a carry, and 28 yards a game. Vikings, though, however, these are the two things that have been the problem this season: penalties and turnovers. They have 58 total penalties for 510 yards. That's an average of 8 per game. Turnovers, they have 22 total. That's an average of 3 a game. They have 9 on downs, 8 fumbles, and 5 interceptions. Looking at the defense, 277 plays for 1,490 yards, 17 touchdowns. They're giving up just right at 5 yards per play and 213 yards a game. Passing defense, 51 of 89 for 588 yards, 4 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. They are giving up about 12 yards per completion and 84 yards a game. Rushing-wise, they are giving up 188 carries for 902 yards and 13 touchdowns, 5 yards a carry, and 129 yards a game. Sacks, Vikings have 13. Jordan Warren with 5, Nate Mathis with 3, Jacob Lehman, Casey Garner with 2 each, and Langston Gray with 1. Interceptions, Vikings have 7, and 4 of them go to Javon McFadden, and then Jacob Lehman, Don Lehman, and Jordan Warren all with 1. Fumble recoveries, Vikings have 6, Nate Mathis has 3, Casey Gardner, Langston Gray, Darion Morin all with 1. Vikings do have a pick 6 on the year. That's by Jacob Lehman down in Gleason, a 63-yard pick return. And punt return for a touchdown, we have 1. That was by freshman Easton Hensley for 48 yards against Scotts Hill. The Vikings are 1-2 back at home. We have not been home since September the 19th. Wow. And our next home game's next week. So over a month will be our next game at home. And on the road, the Vikings are 2-2. Vikings give up 19 a game and score just under 16. As you see on your screen again, Vikings, they're not out of it yet, even if they lose tonight. But it really puts them in a better situation of only having to lose 1 game instead of 2. So hopefully that can happen. That won't happen. Maybe the Vikings can get some luck, go their way, and get a big win here tonight. We got about 2:19 to go. They are doing the coin toss. We'll keep it here as you've been watching the NYX pregame show. McEwen's in their home red uniforms, white numbers, McEwen written across the chest, white helmets, red face mask, white M with red outline on each side of the helmet. Vikings going with their look they went against Gleason, black on white on black. Black face mask, black helmet, black PC with gold. Looks like the Vikings won the toss. Let's see what Langston Gray wants us to do. Nope, I'm sorry. He was just asking. Well, we did win. So, I bet we deferred. We deferred usually. So the Vikings do defer. At least I think the Vikings won because he hit the Vikings at first. Yeah, Vikings won. We defer. So the Warriors will get the ball and they'll be going from right to left on your video screen. The Warriors, as you can tell in the line, got some height on them. 66. So I'll know his name if I see it. Drayden Williams, yeah, he's number 35 on the basketball team. Thankfully, he's a senior. Thankfully.
That's a big old boy.
As the Warriors about to run out, Vikings are going to run out here in just a moment. I think the Warriors are going to wait on the Vikings, which what you're supposed to do anyway. We're about to get set for game number 8 as the season is slowly closing in on us. And here come the Vikings, led by Jacob Lehman and Nate Mathis. And the Warriors come out as they'll get back on their other side. Let's see if the bye week did the Vikings some good. Don't forget, this is our last road game unless we make the playoffs, more than likely. If we do, we will have to travel. And honestly, I don't care where we go. It'd just be nice for us to make our eighth playoff appearance of all time in our 29th year as a program. Would be nice. Zapparelli. And they've got the play clocks down on the end, so that's good to see.
Hey, if you guys didn't hear me a second ago, they're offering $5 off for the Buffalo tonight for their Hanukkah ride and take a selfie at the game. And you just got to show it to them at the game.
As we're getting ready to go here in McEwen. As Stossmeister getting ready to kick off. Here's the kick, and it's up the gut, and it's going to be picked up by the Warriors' number 11, Dallas Kelly. And Kelly gets wrapped up and dropped at about the 35. And Darion Morin on the tackle, and it'll be 1st and 10 Warriors at their own 35. I can't tell who's the cheerleaders, the football players or the cheerleaders. All right. Quarterback under center, 2-man in the backfield. Here's a snap, going to be a handoff. He goes up the middle, and he's going to get maybe 1, maybe 2. Good job there by the D-line. This side judge has him with 1 yard. And it is just 1 yard on the play, and it'll bring up 2nd and 9. 0 was on the carry. That's Aiden Kelsey. And it'll bring up 2nd down and 9. As we got a mismatch down here below. Wide receiver and against Aiden Flowers. And they're in a little bit of a pistol formation. Snap, handoff. He gets to the outside, but he's wrapped up by Weston Martin. And that is Kelsey again. And he got 2 yards that time, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 7. Casey was going to run on, but then he ran off. Warriors got the big red. They got a big offensive line. Vikings got to watch the hard count. Here's a snap. Going back to pass. Warren coming up behind him. Got him as he threw. Ball's tipped. Incomplete. Good job there by the D. And let's see if they go for it. It's going to be 4th down and 7. And the Warriors look like they're going to punt, but we'll see. Got to watch the onside. Or the fake, rather, not onside. I'm thinking of kickoff. Can't see who's back. I think it's Don Lehman. Here's the snap. Here's the punt. It's a pooch one. Get out of the way. Just let her roll. And it's going to get to about the 30-yard line. And let's see what the Vikings offense can do. Great job there. 3 and out to start the game. That's what you asked for right there. 10-19 to go here in the first quarter. No score. As the Vikings will get the ball. We'll see what yard line. I'm going to guess. I think it's at the 31. Yeah, 31. Here's the snap. Going to the right side. Lehman getting a block. Lehman still going. Gets hit. Knocked out. And he'll get to almost the 40. He's close. He might have got the first down from the spot. Second and real short. So 9-yard run there by Lehman. And they'll bring up second down and real short. What we got? We got timeout. Official. $16 got to come out for some reason. He had something on.
I think his shirt was out too far under.
Ah. Here's a snap, handoff Mathis. Mathis trips, and he ain't got nowhere to go. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd and 1. Nate just tripped up a little bit there on the handoff. And it'll be 3rd and 1. Can't go 3 and out right here. We got to be able to get across. Keep that clock moving. Got 2 up top. Lehman in the backfield. You can't see who's back there with him. Man in motion. Here's the snap. Lehman cuts back middle. Turns. He's got the first down. As long as there's no flag anywhere. I don't see one. And it'll be another first down here for the Vikings. 1st and 10. Where is the ball? 43. Gain of 3. And it'll be 1st and 10. Ball is at the 43-yard line. Instead of going out at the gut, we're going a little bit outside this time. I like it. Lehman with Warren in the backfield. Here's a snap. Lehman fakes, cuts up gut, and he's going to get a couple, maybe 3. As one player fell down. I don't know if he got pushed or if he just fell. And that's going to bring up 2nd and 8. Gain of 2. Ball is at the 46-yard line. I'm sorry, that's a gain of 3. Ball's at the 46. Got Stossmeister in the backfield with Lehman. Mathis on the outside. Mathis in motion. Here's the snap. Lehman going to cut back middle. Trying to get to the outside. Wrapped up. Still on his feet. And he'll finally get game tackled out. To about the 47 maybe. Or 48 depending on the spot. Gain of 2. Vikings got to get to the 47. They're at the 47. So they got to get 5 yards right here on 3rd down. 7.5 to go in the first quarter. No score between the Vikings and the Warriors. They got Javon McFadden in the backfield. Aiden Flowers up top. Here's the snap. Lehman throws it off to Flowers. He gets the catch. Flowers cuts back middle to the 40. runs out of bounds. He's got the first down. They're going to put him right at the 40-yard line. And that's going to be a gain of 13, first down here for Perry County. And great job there by Flowers to know where you're at. Like, hey, don't try to do too much. Just go out of bounds right there. You got a good enough yardage, good enough. Like it. 7:03 to go in the first. No score. Vikings in Warrior territory. Here's the snap. Handoff Stossmeister. Stossmeister's going to get a few. They giving him 1 or 2. Gain of 1. Second down and 9. Ball is at the 39-yard line of the Warriors. Snap. Handoff. Cuts back middle. McFadden with the ball. And he'll get to the 36. Gain of 3. And that'll bring up 3rd and 6. McFadden beside Lehman. 2 down low. Snap. Lehman looking to pass. Caught by Flowers again. Flowers gets to the outside, and it's good enough for a first down. Great pass protection, and great job by Flowers to know where you're at. And good throw by Lehman, and it's another first down here for Perry County as they get from the 36 to the 25, so a gain of 11. And it'll bring up 1st and 10 for the Vikings at the 25. And once again, Vikings doing what they love to do. Run that clock. We're already at 5.5 to go in the first quarter. Mathis back in there. He's got Lehman to his right. King in motion. Here's the snap. Handoff Mathis, and we got a false start. Yep. First penalty on the Vikings tonight. I thought that left side of the line, one of them moved right before the snap. Just got a little too antsy. 1st and 15, ball's at the 30. Clock continuing to run, 5:06 and counting. Mathis and Lehman up top. That's Don Lehman. One man to the left of Jacob Lehman. Man in motion. Here's the snap. Going to be a screen pass. Caught. Trying to go up the gut. Gets wrapped up and dropped. Can't see who that is. Was that Don? That was Don on the reception. He got to the... Is he at the 25 or the 26? 26. So a gain of 4. As the Perry County band came up Highway 13. Clock continuing to roll. 4:14 to go here in the first quarter. No score. Vikings got a 3 and out. They started at their own 30-yard line, or well, 31-32, and they are now at the 26 of the Warriors. Man in motion is Mathis. Here's the snap. Lehman going to cut. Going to run out of his man's way. He's got the fur. Well, no, he don't. He's inside. He's inside right around the 20. I was thinking that was a first down marker. And looks like they're going to put him. Is he short of the 20? Yeah, he's at the 22. So a gain of 4 by Jacob. And that'll bring up 3rd and about 7 with 3.5 to go Now, each time on third down, the Vikings have passed. Would you run here and just see how much you can get and then go for it on fourth? Or would you just keep doing what you're doing?
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, well, easier said than done, too. Man in motion's Mathis. Lehman looking. That's going to be a flag on the Vikings. I believe it's going to be a hold. Yep. Number 6.
26.
Well, Mathis on the hold there. And I believe they're going to take it instead of declining it. Because now it's fourth down, but now it's going to be third and 16, third and 17. Goes all the way back to the 32-yard line. Yep, third and 17. Got to find something right here. At least get a big chunk of it back. Here's the snap. Lehman looking, throws it off. It's caught. Tries to get in the middle. He does, but he's going to get some back. Was that Don again? So Jacob to Don. They get it back. 32 to the what? 20? So a gain of 12, and it's going to be fourth and about 5. Yeah, they're at the 19. So gain of 13, so it's going to be fourth and 4. Let's see if the Vikings try to draw them off first. And the Vikings move. Yep. It's 53. That's Casey Garner. He got a new number this week. That's going to be a 5-yard penalty, and that's already the third penalty of the night. And now that's going to make it fourth and about 9. Somebody called timeout. A timeout, Perry County. So fourth and 9, 2:13 to go in the first, no score. Vikings have a long fourth down coming up. We'll just keep it here. Hope everybody's enjoying it. Let us know down in the comments of Facebook and everything. Got us a new satellite today. A little bit more stuff and all that good things. Gus is chilled back. He's laid down like he's in the recliner. Is your hind end not hurting yet? You're on concrete.
Got a pad.
Oh, he's got a pad? Man, you're in style now, man. So the Vikings with fourth and 9. Ball's going to be at the 29-yard line. I'm sorry, excuse me. 5 yards, 19, 26. I mean, it's just as good of a punt, but you really would like to get this first down and keep it going. 2:13 to go in the first. Fourth and a long 9 coming up here for the Vikings. Snap. Lehman going back. Here's the pass. Caught by Flowers. Flowers cuts. And he's got enough for a Viking first down. Great pass by Lehman. Great hands there by Flowers. And they're going to be, is it first and goal or first and 10? So 24 to the 10. They're right at the 10. So a 14-yard pass. And now it's first and goal at the 10 here for the Vikings.
Everybody saying everything looks good.
Snap. Lehman trying to go behind his players. Gets hit. He might have gained 1. I can't tell, though. Actually, it looks like he lost a yard. Are they back at the 10 or they go back 1? We're under a minute to go here in the first. They've got it 2nd and 8, but I can't tell where the ball's at. I think it didn't get anything. Here's a snap. Lehman gets a big block by Mathis, but he's not going anywhere. Nothing on that left side, and I think we're going to have to go back to passing. Are they calling him LeMan? That's hilarious. "20 seconds to go on the first, 3rd and they've got 9, but it's about 3rd and 11, maybe 3rd and 12. 3rd and goal at the 11 or 12. I believe they're going to let this roll out. Nope. Vikings going to go for it. Lehman looking. Need to give it up. Throws it in deep, and it's caught! And he is! Is he in? Nobody said nothing. He's in! Touchdown, Vikings! Right in the end of the end zone, and the Vikings get a 6-0 lead. Right as the buzzer sounds, Lehman finds McFadden all the way in the back end of the end zone. And the Vikings get on the board early, makes it 6-0. Lehman was 6 of 6 on that drive. For 67 yards. So we got Mathis up top, one man in the backfield with Lehman trying to go for 2. Snap, handoff, CJ up the gut! And he's in for the 2-point conversion. And that'll be the end of the first quarter. We have a score, Perry County 8, McEwen nothing, as that was a, 10-minute drive. We'll take a break. You're watching on 101.3 WOPC.
Perry County football on WOPC is made possible by these valued community partners. NYX Incorporated, the Meriwether Lewis Electric Cooperative, the member businesses of the Perry County Chamber of Commerce, Quality Building Supply, the Perry County Nursing Home, the Bank of Perry County, Mitchell Rhodes, your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, the Perry County Medical Center, the town of Linden Natural Gas System, and Brasher Accounting, also by Duncan's Ace Hardware and Duncan's Rental Center, and Duran's Health Mart Pharmacy in Linden. Support these leading businesses that make this broadcast possible.
You're right. Welcome back, everybody. Unless it's because it's the end of the quarter.
Yeah, switch quarters.
We switched quarters. So now the Warriors will be going from left to right, and Vikings took up almost 9.5, maybe even 10 minutes. Had how many 4th downs, 2? And probably 4 3rd downs at least. So Stossmeister getting ready to kick off again. It's a good one. And to number 11 again, or actually it's number 0. And he'll get around the 30. Special teams, not bad again. Didn't give up a big run. It looks like it's going to be about the 32, 33 yard line. I'm going to say 32. Just from this side, Judge. Now Vikings defense got to come up again. Can we get another 3 and out? We'll see. Be nice if we get a turnover. Got one man down low here with us with Flowers. Wishbone here for or actually a pistol formation here for the Warriors. Here's the snap, handoff, cuts back, and he's going to get a decent gain to the 40. Gain of about 7. Just starting the second quarter, 8-0 Perry County after a long drive, as they scored on a 12-yard pass on 4th and goal at the 12 from Lehman to McFadden in the back of the end zone. Here's the snap, handoff, left side. He gets out there, he runs over one guy, and he's still up, and he's going to get enough of the first down as he gets to the 47. Gain of 6, and it'll be good enough for a Warrior first down. Casey Garner coming back in for Vinny Zapparelli. 10:51 and counting to go here in the first half. Vikings with an 8-0 lead here in McEwen. Here's the snap. Handoff. He's met right at the line, and he's drugged back. Going to be no gain on the play. And it'll bring up 2nd and 10. Kelsey was on the carry. Yeah, 50's Brody, ain't it? Yeah. Brody Bates comes out, Darion back in. As we're about to hit the 10-minute point here of this second quarter. 2nd down and 10 for the Warriors. Under center. Here's the snap. Handoff. Gets hit by Lehman. And he didn't get much. He might have got a couple. And it'll bring up 3rd down. 7. Yep, gain of about 3. So 3rd and 7, ball is right at the 50, right in the middle of the Warrior head in the middle of the field. 9.5 to go here in the second quarter. Different formation here for the Warriors. They're going to go into a shotgun. One man to his right, 2 up top, 2 down low. Here's the snap. He's going to take it himself, and he gets out of it. Can't get around Mathis, but it's going to be good enough for a first down. Right at the stick, and they're going to give it to him. That's going to be a gain of 7. Could have been a lot worse. But no, it's not 4th down. Ball's at the stick. Yeah. Actually, it's across the stick, if you look at it. I've never heard a opposing announcer get so into the other team as he has with us tonight. 2 down low. 2 up top. There's a snap. He's going to take. It's going to be a little pitch. Nice fake. Gets hit. Ball. Oh, that's not the ball. I'm sorry. Mathis again with a big hit. As well as Darion Morin. Going to be a gain of about 3. I thought that was the ball, but that was somebody's plays. $8:25 to go here in the first half. Clock continuing to run. Both these teams love to run just like last week. McEwen and Collinwood, they both ran too. But here tonight, the Vikings are doing a good job of throwing. Got to watch the option here. We got 1 up top, 1 down low. Snap, handoff. He's going to get hit and drugged down after a gain of 1. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 7 once again. Actually, maybe 3rd and 6. 6. 3rd and 6. Let's see if the Vikings get a stop right here. Zapparelli going to come back in. He'll get Darion. 7.5 and counting to go here in the second quarter. Warriors with a 3rd and 6. Ball is on the Viking 39-yard line. Here's a snap. Going to be a fake. Warren going after him. Going to throw it off to the side. Caught. And he'll get just short of the goal line. But it's going to be 1st and goal Warriors. I didn't know he was a lefty. And it's going to be 1st and goal, I believe, at the 1. No, I'm sorry, at the 2. Let's see. I think you're saying he's at the 2. And they were at the 39, so it's a 37-yard pass and catch. Here's the snap. Gonna be a run. He's hit and behind the line by Darion Morin. The freshman coming up big. And that's gonna be a loss back to the 5. I'm gonna say a loss of 3. .6:18 to go here in the half and counting. 2nd and goal. Ball's at the 5. Under center again. Snap. Handoff. Up the gut. He got it. Touchdown, Warriors. And that makes it 8-6, and the Warriors will go for 2, I think. Well, Vikings really need to score again because they'll have the ball to start the second half because they deferred. You get a stop right here and make it 8-6. Keep it 8-6. Under center. Snap. Gonna be a pitch out. Trying to get to the outside. He ain't going to get it. No good. Good tackle there. I couldn't see who it was that tackled him. Langston Gray on the tackle. On the carry. On the tackle. And with 5:55 to go here in the first half, Vikings 8, Warriors 6. And let's see if we can get a good return. We ain't had a kickoff return for a touchdown yet. Let's see if we can do that now. We got a punt return. Let's get a kickoff return here. Got to watch the onside kick, however. Because to be honest, I think the Vikings kind of got the Warriors off balance here. You come out and you have a long 10-minute drive. That defense is gassed, and most of them play both sides. And the Vikings, I think Coach Zimmer and them have done a good job of swapping in guys back and forth, like Zapparelli, Morin, Garner. So Vikings got to be ready just in case for the onside. As number 16, that is Truman Gill. He's a senior. Getting ready to kick off. They're going to be in. They're going to be an onside. Nope, it's a pooch kick. It's going to go right to Darion. Darion's got nobody in front of him. All but Red. He's just going to keep going. He finally gets hit. Well, with what he didn't have in front of him, he got about 10 yards. I mean, I think if he tried to come on this side, he might have gotten some more. He had some room. But either way, got to get what you can get. And with 5:48 to go in the first half, Vikings with an 8-6 lead, and they look to try to add on. Can't be content. Got to continue to keep pounding it. Oh, we got a face mask on the Warriors. Okay. Is it a 5-yard or a 15? It looks like it's accidental. So it's a 5-yard penalty. So it's their first down. I mean, their first flag. And the ball will be at the 26. Man in motion's Mathis. Here's the snap. Lehman trying to go, and he gets wrapped up by one of the linemen up top, and he's going to get nothing, I don't think. Actually, they're going to give him. Did they give him one? gain of about 1, give or take. I couldn't tell. McFadden to the right, Don Lehman up top, Aiden Flowers over there with him. Here's the snap. That's a false start because we moved before the ball was ever snapped, and that's the 4th penalty on the Vikings tonight. And that'll be 2nd and about 14 now. Can't move until the ball moves, guys. Ball's at the 21. 2nd and about 14. Same formation. McFadden to the right of Lehman. Don and Flowers up top. Here's the snap. Lehman got a rush. Lehman going to run right up the gut, and he might have got a couple, but he had nowhere to go. And Lehman, I guess his helmet must have fell off. And they're going to say he didn't get anything. I thought he got at least a yard. Got back to the original line. So 3rd and 14 coming up again with 4:07 and counting to go here in the half. Let's see what Coach Zemer and company's got up their sleeve. They got a bunch formation right now. This looks like it's going to be a run, but Coach Zemer's going to call timeout. It's their 2nd timeout of the half. Let's see what they can do or come up with. You know, driving up here, you can't help but kind of think of, you know, what happened just a week ago, just about 7-8 miles down the road over in Bucksnort. And just a terrible situation that happened down there at the AES building. And thoughts and prayers out to the families there. And they played last week, McEwen did, even though it happened just right down the road. Of course, we were on fall break. We didn't play, but I watched that game, and that was a very emotional game for them, I'm sure. Because I'm sure most of them in the stands knew somebody that was in that building, and some of us even knew some too. So just thoughts and prayers to the community and to everybody in Hickman and Humphreys County, because it's where most of the people lived, as well as Dixon and Perry. 3rd and long. Weston going to pass. He's going to run out of it. Going to have a hold. Weston throws it. Ball's tipped. So it's going to be a hold. Yep. And that'll be the 5th penalty on the Vikings. And that'll be 4th and long if they decline it. With 3:48 to go, Vikings are going to elect to punt. And the Vikings will now punt. Looks like Aiden Flowers will be the punter. Got a block. Can't let them get a head start right here. As the Warriors are going to try and here's the snap. Flowers' his punt. It's a good one, and it's going to be caught, and he is wrapped up by Lehman, and he'll get across the 50. Good job there by the defense. Bentley Henson, Don Lehman. And that'll be 1st and 10 Warriors at the Viking 49-yard line. 3:37 to go here in the half. Let's see if the Vikings can get something on defense here going into the half. Hopefully up, but really good field position to start this drive off here for the Warriors Vikings defense. Got to figure out a way to stop this offense by the Warriors right now. Had chances last time. Just could not get that stop. Got 2 up top, 2 down low. Shotgun formation. Snap, going back to pass. Need a rush. And he gets out of it. Here's the pass off, and he incomplete. We got 2 flags. Let's see what this is. Going to be a hold on the Warriors. So it'll be 1st and 20. Ball goes back to the 41. .3:31 to go here in the half. Vikings with an 8-6 lead. 1st down and 20 coming up, and we've got shotgun formation, 2 down low, 1 up top. Actually, 3 down low. Got a screen pass off to the side. He's wrapped up, and a host of Vikings with the tackle. I don't think he might have gained 1, maybe 2. And did the Warriors call timeout? A flag. Well, if they're huddling up, it's on the Vikings. It has to be. Well, actually, it could be on the Warriors because they're talking about it. I don't know what it could be unless there's a false start. Yep, illegal procedure. So 5 yards, that'd be the Warriors' 3rd penalty. Decline and bring up 2nd and 20. So no gain on the play, no loss. 3rd and 20. Clock should start. Guess not. Snap. It's going to be a run on the outside. Should be a hold right there, but good tackle there by Aiden Flowers. And that might be a loss of 1. We'll see. And that'll bring up 3rd down. Looks like a loss of 1 on the play. So 3rd down and 21. Clock continuing to run. 2:54 to go. Warriors have got to get to the 41-yard line, or excuse me, 39-yard line. 2:47 to go here in this first half. Clock continuing to count. Got trips down low, 1 man up top here for the Warriors. Here's the snap, going back to pass. Got a man coming. He's hitting the backfield. You got to put him down. Finally, they blow the whistle. I saw a flag blow up. And it's on the Warriors again. If you're Coach Zamer, you're declining this bad boy. It's another illegal procedure. It's not a false start. I think they lined up with too many men on the line. Ain't you supposed to just have 6?
You can have 7, but the one's got to be dropped back like a tight end.
And he didn't. No. So now it looks like the Warriors are going to punt as Don Lehman is back to receive. Let's see if we can get a bad punt. It's going to take a good roll. Don just needs to get out of the way. And he does. And it'll be 1st and 10 Vikings at the 32-yard line with 2:13 to go in the first half. Vikings with an 8-6 lead. Would be big if we can somehow get a big score here at the end of the half with getting the ball back to start the second. At the half, we will have, I believe, both bands are doing something. I know McEwen will, and I think they actually invited the Vikings to do it as well, the Band of Gold. So stick around, we'll have that. Man in motion's Mathis. Snap. Lehman looking deep. Throws it off. 2. That's McFadden. McFadden, a cutback middle. He gets to the 40. 35. Hang on to the ball. I don't see a flag. Let's see. 32 to the 50's 18. He is down. 32 to 32. 18. 18. That's 36 yards. .36, not 32. I'm sorry. Clock running. 1:35. Vikings at the 32. Snap. Lehman going off. Needs to give it up, and he gets rocked. I don't know how Lehman hung on to that ball. I mean, that was a good tackle, unfortunately. That was just right up in the chin. In college and NFL, that's targeting. In high school, not so much. Not in high school. So it's going to be a loss of 8. I'm just shocked he hung on to the ball. So the ball's going to be at the 40-yard line. Loss of 8. Ball was at the 32. Second down and 18. We've got 75 seconds to go. Have the Warriors taken a timeout? Well, they're going to start using them, especially if the Vikings decide just to start running. Lehman with Stossmeister to his left, 2 down low. Man in motion. Snap. Lehman. Need to give it up. Throws it, gets hit, and it's intercepted. First turnover of the night for the Vikings. He got hit, I think, right when he threw, but it wasn't going to have enough mustard on it anyway. And so now, 68 seconds to go. Can the Vikings get a stop before the clock, before the Warriors get in the end zone before the end of the half? Warriors have 2 timeouts. Can't give up a big play. Snap, going back to pass. Throws it off to the side. It's caught, and he's hit. And that's going to run the clock. And the clock stops. Could you tell where that ball was before? 1st and 10. Looks like they're going to be at the 34-yard line. I'm going to say it was a gain of 12. I can go back and change it if I have to. 58 seconds to go. It'll be 1st and 10 Warriors here. Ball is at the 34-yard line. As they've got 66 yards from the end zone. Vikings got to get a stop before the 58 seconds is up as they try to get ahead, have the lead going into the half. And you're going to see a lot of passing here from number 3, Tylen Carter. Here's the snap, going back to pass. Got to be careful on them. You cannot push them once they get out of bounds. But he did the right thing. He ran out of bounds to stop the clock. I believe he lost 2. Unless I'm not looking at it right. Yeah, he lost 1. Sorry. Now 1 man down low here. Going to have to be under center. Here's the snap. Carter going back. And he'll run. And he gets hit. He's still in bounds. And now the clock will stop with 42 seconds. Javon with a good tackle. It's going to get him to the 39. It'll be 3rd and 4, gain of 7. Another timeout. 42 seconds to go here in the half. 8-6 Vikings is your score here in McEwen. In a big Region 6 1A matchup. Vikings trying to get their first region game or win and be 1 step closer to a playoff berth for the first time since 2011. What about a bad snap, pickup, run back for 6? I'm wishing at this point. I don't know if we can be that lucky. Who knows? Defense playing good right now, but we got 2 down low. Vikings have got to get out to the the passer. Got to have a pass rush. Carter back off in the flat. It is caught. He gets hit. It's going to be a first down. Oh, they're going to say he was down. Clock should run. And they spike it to stop the clock. Ball was at the 30. Ball's at the 31. And a pass, 19, 23-yard pass. And then an incompletion. So I think the Warriors don't have any timeouts left. Is that what? I think that's what Zemer just said. Yeah. Play clock is at 20, and they got plenty of time. 28 seconds to go. 2nd down and 10. Ball is at the 44. I'm sorry, 46. Here's the snap. Carter back to pass. Throwing it deep. And it's going to be a catch. Wow, what a catch. Aiden had a hand on it. And it's going to be 1st and 10 Warriors. At the 13, they're going to spike it again. 16 seconds to go. So let's see where the ball's at. Is he at the 12 or 13? Or the 11? 12. So 46 to the 12. So 34 yards on the pass. And then an incomplete. So 2nd down and 10. Ball's at the 12. 16 seconds to go in this crazy defensive first half. Let's see if the Vikings can get a stop. Carter going back to pass. No pass rush. Man open in the middle. It's picked off by the Vikings. And the Vikings will have the ball with 10 seconds to go here in the half. Was it Don? And Don Lehman. Don or Jacob? Lehman with the interception. So both teams with an interception apiece, and I believe he got tackled in the end zone, so the Vikings will have it at the 20. But if you're Coach Zemer, do you just nail it here, go to the half up 8-6, or you try to score? You try to score.
You may run it, but you try to score.
But then you risk a turnover.
Or a screen. Screen pass might work pretty good.
Or you can just do the fumble rooski.
Oh, yeah, that would work. Statue of Liberty.
Statue of Liberty. You know, nobody's done that since Boise State. And it looks like the Vikings will kneel it. And I believe that'll be the end of the half. And it will be. We go to the half. We have a score. Perry County 8. The Warriors of McEwen 6 here in McEwen. We'll take a break. And when we come back, we'll have some stats and score updates. And we'll have the band show coming up here in just a few minutes. You're watching on 101.3 WOPC.
Smart appliances, heating and cooling, solar, electric vehicles, mobile apps. Energy impacts your life in many ways.
It's our job to power the technology that brings comfort and value to your busy life.
Your life,
Your way.
So you're in the driver's seat.
Let us help. Contact the energy pros at Meriwether Lewis Electric.
Perry County football on WOPC is made possible by these valued community partners. NYX Incorporated, the Meriwether Lewis Electric Cooperative, the member businesses of the Perry County Chamber of Commerce, Quality Building Supply, the Perry County Nursing Home, the Bank of Perry County, Mitchell Rhodes, your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, the Perry County Medical Center, the Town of Linden Natural Gas System, and Brasher Accounting, also by Duncan's Ace Hardware and Duncan's Rental Center, and Duran's Health Mart Pharmacy in Linden. Support these leading businesses that make this broadcast possible.
Welcome back, everybody, as we're here at the half. Vikings with an 8-6 lead here on the road against the Warriors of McEwen, as McEwen's about to do their halftime show. I thought maybe the Perry County Band might do something, but I'm guessing not. Last time we came here, they did let us, but looks like not right now. So we'll keep it here and let you watch the halftime show. Enjoy it, and when we come back, we will have some score updates from around the area, which not many in our region. I think we're the only region game. So just stick with us. You watch it on 101.3 WOPC. 20 years ago today. Back then, Brad Lidge, the pitcher, was by far the best closer in the game, and Albert hit it over the train tracks.
Albert. Somebody said he's trying to become a manager somewhere.
He had an interview with the Orioles. The Angels want him. I think he interviewed with them too.
Ooh, that'd be scary.
But here's the other part. Yachty wants to be one too. And he's been with the Cardinals, and they're hoping to get him as a coach this coming year.
That'd be bad.
But you know how great it would be if you had Albert and Yachty as a coach?
Yeah.
You can't tell me that they wouldn't do something with those guys. You couldn't.
This year's halftime show is Wild Wild West, arranged by Mike Garnond. We will have featured solos by Miss Giselle Williams on alto saxophone and Miss Jewel Curl on trumpet. Drum major Olivia Curl, is your band ready?
This guy gets into it, bro.
He's got a good voice, though.
Yeah, he does. I ain't shaming him on that at all.
You may take the field.
21 for 120. They have 22 total plays for 143. We have 21 for 120. 143. We have 120. We're up 8-6. They have one more play than we do. They have 22, we got 21. And average is about the same, nothing different. That looks melted. That thing's seen better days. It looks like you went to the water fountain and put it under it. Did you drop it?
Did he?
No, he said he didn't.
It just takes me a minute to get over this.
Have you watched that Chad Powers season on Hulu?
Yes.
I started it. It is hilarious.
Yeah, that's one of my. Even though it's naughty as crap, it's funny. He's just an idiot. Whenever he comes up, when one of his friends dies, has a jukebox on his shoulder.
Right? No. You're talking about
I'm thinking of Kenny Powers.
yeah.
Chad Powers.
Chad
Who's
Powers is the football. It's brand new.
Yeah. With Brad. No, it's not Brad Pitt, is it?
I can't think of his real name.
Didn't he play in Maverick, Top Gun Maverick?
Yes.
Okay.
He played in Twister too.
Okay. Yeah. And he
I don't know his real name.
dresses up like another person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He Mrs. Doubtfires himself.
I ain't got to watch that yet. I've been wanting to.
I started it. I think I'm like two episodes in. And it's pretty funny. It's pretty good.
I'll have to
I
try it out.
wasn't expecting it to be as good as it was.
Well done, man.
Smart appliances, heating and cooling, solar, electric vehicles, mobile apps. Energy impacts your life in many ways.
It's our job to power the technology that brings comfort and value to your busy life.
Your life,
your way.
So you're in the driver's seat.
Let us help. Contact the energy pros at Meriwether Lewis Electric.
All right, both teams have come back out after the band is over with. Now they will probably reset the clock here in just a moment. Vikings will get the ball to start the second half. Hopefully, as long as they don't onside kick. That'd be definitely what I'm looking for. If I had to guess, the officials are probably going to tell us to, or tell the umpire upstairs to put some more time on the clock. But we'll see. Vikings are out here right in front of us. McEwen is just now starting to warm back up over on the left side. So to start this third quarter, Vikings will be going from right to left, maybe? No, they went right to left last time, so I bet they'll go left to right this time. Looking at some of the stats from earlier, Lehman is 7 of 8 passing, 103 yards, a touchdown, and an interception. McFadden with 2 catches for 48 yards and a touchdown. Flowers is 3 for 38, and Don has 2 for 17. Rushing hasn't been much of anything. McFadden 1 for 3. Stossmeister 1 for only 1. Mathis 1, but didn't get anything. And Lehman has 10 carries for 13, so only 13 carries for 17 yards for the Vikings. 5 penalties. 5 penalties for only 35 yards. Do have 1 turnover. That was the interception. For the Warriors, they are 5 of 8 passing for 106 yards and an interception. They are 14 for 37 rushing and a touchdown. Total, they're 22 plays for 143, and they have 4 penalties. 4 penalties for 25 yards and 1 turnover, which was an interception by Don Lehman. As they, of course, when Perry County comes off the field, they put more time on the clock. So Vikings got to be ready to go here in the second half, leading 8-6. What they need is a very methodical drive, just like they did in the first quarter. After they got a 3 and out, they had a long 9.5 to 10 minute drive where they were able to get into the end zone on 4th and 12 at the 12, 4th and goal at the 12, and then we got the 2-point conversion. And obviously the Warriors came right back, was able to get in, but did not get the 2-point conversion. And then after that, both teams swapped turnovers. And hopefully the Vikings offensively. Of course, you know now that the Warriors are still going to be looking to stop the run. I think the pass will still be there. So these little dump-off passes, they need to continue to do them. Now, they did call 2 holdings on the Vikings and 2 holdings on the Warriors, which the Vikings declined 1 of them, but it's still. So actually the Warriors have 5 penalties. They had 2 holdings just back-to-back there. I didn't write it down a minute ago. But it looks like the Vikings will be going from right to left from the way they are about to line up. And the Warriors are going to come back out here as they're getting ready to kick it off to the Vikings. The Vikings will come back out. Got to watch the onside kick. And let's see what Coach Zamer and company can come up with here in this second half. Got 24 minutes. You can keep the lead from having your playoff destiny in hand, to where all you got to do is win 1 more game. If you lose, you're going to have to win back-to-back. And the clock reset, and now we'll get ready to go. As number 16 for the Warriors, Truman Gill, will kick it off. Now, last time they did like a squib kick, but I would be watching it just in case they do something again. And the Vikings do have some of their hands team out there. And it's an onside kick. Vikings got to get to it. And they do. Who is that? That's Bentley Henson. Great job. Woo, that was close. I didn't know if anybody's going to get there or not, but he was able to get it. Good job there by Bentley, the freshman, out of Loboville, former Hornet. And the Vikings will get it 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line. And we got a flag, and it's going to have too many on the field. Not what you wanted. And that'll be the 6th penalty. And now they're going to have to start first and 15. So first and 15, ball will be at the 33. Snap. Lehman trying to get out of it, and he throws it. Lehman saying he got his face mask grabbed, but I think he was down before he threw it. No, pass went incomplete. It was his knee was down before he threw it. Just not the start you wanted to start this second half. I mean, one ref has him down, the other one doesn't because they haven't backed it up yet. And they're going to talk. He's out of the tackle box. He could throw it away. They're talking about it. And it's going to be intentional grounding, because he didn't get it to the offensive line. He's got to get it to the line of scrimmage, and he threw it straight.
They counted him down.
They talked about it, and they said they didn't. So now it'll be loss of down, and I can't even tell where they're at now. They started out at the 39. Now they're at the 24. Here's the snap. Lehman back to pass. Off to Flowers. Flowers trying to juke. Can't. He'll dive forward. And it'll be 3rd and about 11. Actually 3rd and 12. So 13 yards. Third down and 12. Ball's at the 37-yard line. Here's the snap. Lehman rolling. Going to throw it. He's got Flowers open, and he missed it. Hit him right in the chest. It would have been a first down. He turned his head right at the last second. And the Vikings will have to punt. Now Vikings defense will have to come up big. Really feels like a Greenfield type of game. Did they only have 10 out there? And just don't have the right personnel out there, not paying attention, and something hurting ourselves right now. Had the intentional grounding, which is a 10-yard penalty. Fourth and 12, ball's at the 36, and now Coach Zebra's only got 2 timeouts left here in the game. 10:59 to go here in the third. Vikings lead 8-6, but need to get a really good punt here out of Flowers. Snap, here's the kick. It's a decent one. He's going to fair catch it right at the 35-yard line. So 1st and 10 for McEwen at the 35. See how the Vikings defense can come up right here. Need another takeaway in the absolute worst way. As it looks like the Warriors are back to their bunch offense here. Carter and the pistol, kind of similar to the Vikings. Here's the snap, going to be a handoff left side. He cuts back, gets hit by C.J. Stossmeister, and it'll be a gain of about 3. Kelsey on the of course they can't see the 8 and the 9 because they look the same with the gold numbers. 2nd down and 7. Ball's at the 38. Handoff left side. He gets to the outside. It should be a hold, but no call. And he might be gone, and he is. There was a hold on this outside, no call. Good job there by the Vikings to stop him. I mean, we had 2 holds on this side and nothing called. Ball was at the 38, and they're all the way back, all the way down. Are they at the 2 or 3? I think the 3. So 12 yards and then 47. I'll get it in a minute. Run up the gut, and he's short. I think he might have gained 1. Looks like he's at the 2. So 12 and then 47 is 59. And then gain of 1. So 2nd and goal at the 2. 9:05 and counting to go here in the 3rd. Warriors trailing 8-6 here against the Vikings and McEwen. Going to go under center again. And handoff, and he's in. As the one side said he's in, even though it looked like he was short. And it'll be a gain of add-on 6, and that'll make it 12-8 Warriors, and they'll try to go for 2 to make it 14-8. So 2-yard run for a touchdown. Let's see if the Vikings can stop them once again. Langston's wobbly. Here's the snap, handoff left. He's in. 2-point conversion's good with 8:49 to go in the 3rd. Warriors 14, your Vikings 8. And now Vikings have got to come up with something offensively. Don't get down and out. You're still in a ball game. Just got to figure something out offensively. And just not hurt yourself with penalties. I mean, y'all going to just stop blowing the whistle? I'd back them up more. 8:49 to go here in the 3rd. Vikings trailing 14-8 here in McEwen. McEwen got a little bit of home cooking with no holding call on the outside. I mean, I saw it from right here. I mean, I don't know how anybody couldn't see it. Vikings got to be ready for a pinch kick or an onside. There's McEwen, and here you go. Nope, ball came off. I got to reset the clock because, yep. Well, one's up at 25. There it goes. Let's see what the Warriors do here. Vikings got to be ready. And he'll kick this one to Morin. Morin catches it around the 8-yard line. Morin gets to the outside. Oh, my goodness. Falls down, jumps. Good job there by the special teams. And it'll be 1st and 10 Vikings at the 36. So 1st and 10 Vikings at the 36. Mathis in there with Lehman. Snap, handoff Mathis. Mathis cuts middle. He's still going. He gets about 7, and it'll bring up 2nd down, and I believe it's 7. He got it from the 36 to the 43. So a gain of 7 there by Nate. My wife had no idea he had the ball. She's on her phone. She just heard Nate and went, woo! I'll be getting that on the way home. Snap. Up the gut. Lehman cuts back right. Still on his feet, but gets brought down about the 44, and a 1st down, Perry County. So 43 to the 57 plus 6. Gain of 13 by Jacob. Clock at 7:54 or 52 and counting to go here. Let's see what the Vikings come up with here. 1st and 10 inside Warrior territory. Ball's at the 44. Snap. Lehman trying to cut. There's a flag. They're going to call a hold, and once again, Vikings get hosed because he's got to try to move, and he didn't. Vikings got to fight through adversity once again. Now it's going to be 1st and 20. So that'll put them back to the 46. Their own 46. Here's the snap. Lehman going back to pass. Throws it off his foot to nobody. Flowers had a lane, but he stopped because I think he heard footsteps. I think he thought he was about to get hit. Stops the clock. 7:13 to go in the 3rd. And they'll bring up 2nd and 20. Vikings got to hurry up. Got 11 seconds. Handoff McFadden. McFadden trugging. And he'll get back to the 46 and back to the original line of scrimmage. So it's going to bring up 3rd and 10. 6:41 and counting. Third down and about 10 coming up. Mathis will come out. McFadden back in. Snap. Trying to throw it off to McFadden and overthrows him. And now Coach Zimmer wants to punt. And so the Warriors get their stop. And now it looks like McFadden's going to punt instead of Flowers. And they're spread out. Javon better get it off. And it's blocked. But it takes a bounce. I don't know where it went out. What did he say? 25, okay. So it'll be 1st and 10 Warriors at their own 25. So the ball, at least it, even though it got blocked, still got it at a good spot. Warriors 14, Vikings 8 here in the third with 6:15 to go. In the quarter, Vikings got to get a stop or a turnover. Here's the snap, handoff. And he is still going, and he's going to get close to the first down. It's going to be a gain of, looks like 8. Well, they're saying 7. I'll give them 7. So 2nd and 3, 5:40 to go and counting in this third. Ball is at the 32-yard line. Snap, handoff left side. He gets tackled. Let's see how much he got. And it's going to be right at the stick. And it's probably going to be enough for a first down, and it is. So 1st and 10 Warriors at the 35.
First down, Warriors. That's a Compassion Church McEwen. First down.
Here's the snap. Going back to pass. It's going to be a pass interference. They're going to call a hold on Flowers. Yep, going to be a hold on the Vikings. So it'll be, I mean, we got a sack, but negated by the officials just trying to get into it. They've only thrown 5 flags on the Warriors. Vikings have 9. So it's 1st and 10 back at the 45 with 4:55 to go. We're in the third quarter. Carter in the shotgun. Snap. Carter looking. Trying to get out there to him. He can't. That's a block in the back. How is that not a block in the back? And that wasn't a catch. It bounced. Zamer just told the guys, I'll scream at the ref, y'all shut up. And it's going to be on the Vikings. Wait a minute. Why are they going up? Oh, they're going back to where the ball was. My fault. So blocking the back on the Warriors. 10-yard penalty, and we'll replay first down. So 1st and 20, ball's at the 35. 4:45 and counting here in the third quarter. Vikings trailing 14-8. And we've got a flag. No flag. I don't know what the flag was for in the first place. We've got too many men out there. Somebody's got to come off. 4:45 to go. We're in the third. Vikings trailing 14-8. First down and 20 coming up here for the Warriors at the 35. Snap. Handoff left, and he's wrapped up in the backfield. And I believe it should be a loss of 2. Yep, loss of 2. And that'll bring up 2nd and 22 at the 33 with 4:17 and counting to go here in the third. Vikings got to continue to play good D. Can't give up a big play. They've got to get out to the passer. Snap, going back to pass. Got to get out there to him. And he gets out of it and runs out of bounds. Yeah, but he dropped it, but he was out of bounds. And he's back. He was at the 30. He lost 8 yards. He went from the 33 back to the 25. So now, like he said, 3rd and Aaron. Vikings cannot give up a big play. Clock's running. Bad snap, picked up. Throws it downfield, intercepted. Here comes Don. He gets to the outside. He's at the 30, the 25, 20, and he's pushed out of bounds. Good job there by the Vikings D. And that's Don's 2nd interception, am I correct? And now the Vikings will have it 1st and 10. I cannot tell where the ball's at. Bad angle, unfortunately, for us. I'm going to say he's at the 16. Snap, handoff Mathis. Mathis cuts up. He gets wrapped up. He might have got one. Well, it looks like they're going to give him more than one. Oh, he didn't get 4 on that, did he? Okay. Ball's at about the 15. Handoff. No, Lehman. Cuts. He is almost to the 10. It's going to bring up 3rd down. 3rd down and about 3. Gain of 3 by Lehman. So they're at the 10-yard line. 3rd down and 3. Snap, Lehman, and have another stupid false start. Or they got encroachment. He's pointing to his side. Nope, on the Vikings. And that's the 10th penalty tonight for the Vikings. Ten penalties for 75 yards. And makes it 3rd and 8. Now the ball's back at the 15. Man in motion. Lehman, nowhere to go. And he's wrapped up and dropped. And I don't know if he got anything. It sounds cool. They're going to say he lost a yard. Boy, wouldn't it be good if we had Marcos Wu right now? Fourth and 9, ball's at the 16. Vikings have got to some way somehow get this first down. Lehman throws it off, and it's intercepted. Second turnover. And it'll be 1st and 10 Warriors. Looks like at the 16. Minute 35 to go here in the third. Vikings trailing 14-8. Got to see if we can get another turnover. Or at least a stop. Wrapped up in the backfield, and he's dropped. I think he might have got back to the original line. We'll see. Nope. Looks like he lost a yard, maybe. I'm going to say 2. Winston Martin on the tackle. And ball will be placed at the 14. 2nd down and 12. A minute 10 to go here in the third. Vikings are right there. They're right there. Here's the snap. Going to be a pass. And he's sacked in the backfield. Who was that? Nate Mathis with the sack. Oh, I thought it was that wasn't a tackle. He went back to pass. That wasn't a run. And now it's 3rd down and 15. They lost 3, so now it's at the 11. 23 seconds and counting. Got to get a stop right here. Third and 15. Got 2 down low, 2 up top. They're spread out. Snap. Handoff. Left side. He gets tripped up by his own man. I don't believe. No, he didn't get to the 20. And that'll be the end of the third. We go to the 4th and final period. Ball was at the 14 or the 11. And it's going to bring up 4th and 6 when we come back. Start of the 4th and final period. Let's see what the Warriors do. You're watching on 101.3 WOPC.
Perry County football on WOPC is made possible by these valued community partners. NYX Incorporated, the Meriwether Lewis Electric Cooperative, the member businesses of the Perry County Chamber of Commerce, Quality Building Supply, the Perry County Nursing Home, the Bank of Perry County, Mitchell Rhodes, your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, the Perry County Medical Center, the town of Linden Natural Gas System, and Brasher Accounting, also by Duncan's Ace Hardware and Duncan's Rental Center, and Duran's Health Mart Pharmacy in Linden. Support these leading businesses that make this broadcast possible.
Well, I was right. Somehow, they were at the 11. They're at the 20-yard line, so that's a gain of 9. Let's see what looks like the Warriors are going to go for it. Or are they? No. Looks like 55 Williams will punt. I believe that's who that is. I'm sorry, that is Kane Burdett. I wonder if he's related to Elijah. Gotta watch the ball. Here's the snap. Here's the kick. It's a good one. Don gonna let it bounce. He'll pick it up. Don goes back middle. He gets to the 50. He cuts back 45. He's at the 40. He's at the 35, 30. He'll be pushed out at around the 25. No flags in sight yet. And right there, and we're gonna have one coming back. What are they going to call? It's on the Vikings. Let's see what they call. So it'll be 15 from the spot, depending on what it is. Personal foul. And they're going to call a blindside block. So 15 from the spot, and the ball's, they're saying it's at the 32. So 15 yards. They'll put it back at the 47. And is there a Warrior down? Got a Warrior down over here with a cramp. So 15-yard penalty. That's the first personal foul penalty tonight. That'll be the 11th penalty on the Vikings. Vikings have 11 penalties, Warriors with 6. Vikings have it inside Warrior territory with 11:44 to go in the game. Vikings trailing 14-8. A touchdown ties it up. And a conversion of any kind gives the Vikings a lead. Ball will be at the 47. 55, that's the punter. That's Burdett walking off hobbling, but it looks like he's got a bad cramp in his thigh. But he's walking off on his own power. Good to see. So 1st and 10 Vikings. Ball is at the Warrior 47-yard line. Vikings have got to go forward. They cannot go back right now. 11:44 to go. Snap, handoff Mathis. Mathis cuts back middle. He gets to the 40. He gets to the 30. He's close to the first down marker. From that spot, he's right at it, but we'll see. Should be first down. That's a first down. Wow, they're going to say it's just shy. Okay. Second and 1. Snap. Handoff again, Mathis. Mathis gets the first down. Still going. He'll get across the 30 into the 20-yard line. 7. Ball was at the 36. 28. Gain of 8 there by Nate. And that moves the sticks. 1st and 10 at the 28. 10:52 and counting. Lehman fakes the handoff. And think a cramp again. What did you say? Right now he just wants to get mom love. After a 3-yard gain there by Lehman, we got an injury timeout here for the Warriors as one of their big men is down, hopefully just a cramp. We'll take a quick 30-second timeout. You're watching on 101.3 WOPC.
Smart appliances, heating and cooling, solar, electric vehicles, mobile apps. Energy impacts your life in many ways.
It's our job to power the technology that brings comfort and value to your busy life.
Your life,
your way.
So you're in the driver's seat.
Let us help. Contact the energy pros at Meriwether Lewis Electric.
Welcome back. As you see here, the region standings so far, if the Vikings can win, all they have to do is win one more game out of 2. If they lose, they're going to have to win it out their last 2 games at home to make the playoffs and get that 4th spot. Big time game here tonight, and they've come out, and it's been a good defensive ball game, both ends. Too many penalties right now, as the lineman for the Warriors is still down with 10:35 to go. 2nd down and about 6 coming up, as Lehman got about 4 yards on that last carry. I did not see what happened, and I'm not going to speculate because that's never good to speculate. It doesn't look good when he doesn't get up after a few minutes. Right now, Zemer's trying to get on the good graces of the officials. Hopefully get a call or two go our way. There is an ambulance here. It is parked behind the press box. And they just signaled over, and now the coach and I'm guessing security is coming over. Are they trying to... I think they're going to precautionary. They're going to put... They're acting like they're going to... You know how they do when you get a neck brace? It might be a stinger. I hope that's all it is anyway. But he's got his hands across his chest, as it looks like it... Hopefully nothing too serious, but again, thoughts and prayers out to him. I could not see who it was. And again, I'm not speculating, but when you put his arms across, Coach Zemer is having a team prayer. No, you're good right there. You don't have to do that. You good? If they go to raise him up, I will. Yeah. But right now, Vikings just had a team prayer. Looks like possibly the father of the injured player coming out onto the field. Deathly quiet here in McEwen right now. Because one thing you don't want to see in a good game like this, you don't want to see anybody get hurt. And especially when it has anything to do with a neck injury. Hopefully it's just precautionary, but you never know. I have still yet to see an ambulance. I thought I saw one when I came in, but I have not seen one yet come up. But they've got him straight as an arrow on the field. just joining us, Vikings will have it 2nd down and 6 at the 25. Warriors' 25-yard line. But right now our attention is on the injured Warrior on the field at about the 27, 28-yard line. And they've got him stationary right now. He's not moving. They're trying to keep him still, as I believe they're waiting on an ambulance or at least a gator or gurney to take this young man to the nearest facility. This is definitely one of the quietest times I've heard at a football field, I can tell you that much. Especially with everything this community's had to deal with for the last week. You don't want to see anything happen to a young man. I know this is off subject, but Zimmer's doing the right thing. He's going to every official and just talking with them. Trying to be like, hey, you gonna give me a couple calls? Can I get a couple calls too? Our guys ain't made the playoffs since most of these guys were in diapers. Which he's probably not actually saying that. I'm just paraphrasing. But when the white hat has his hat off, that tells you something. As pointing at something to go down here. What are we looking at? Oh, they're telling the kids to get out of the way because there is an entrance right there. So they're going to come in from the entrance and then come in over there. I hope it's wide enough. You think it would be. That's a tight turn. But again, our prayers are with the player down on the field. I don't want to give any name. I don't want to do that out of respect. But in a game like this, you hate to see play stopped because it could get anybody cold, if that makes any sense. If I'm the Vikings right now, I'm getting as much Gatorade, pickle juice, mustard, whatever in my body right now. So when you come back out there, you don't have that problem. Joey's getting the water going over there too. And by the way, Waverly has a home game tonight, so they might have to bring an ambulance from somewhere else. They might not have had one here. I thought there was one over there. But again, Vikings were up 8-0 after the first quarter, and then 8-6 at the half. Warriors got the lead there in the third quarter, 14-8, and the Vikings are clawing their way, or trying to anyway, to get back in, to at least tie this up. And there's the ambulance right there. The one thing I'm looking for is from this lineman is really hoping for a thumbs up when they get him on the gurney. That'd be the best thing to do. Or best thing to see, rather, not do.